And so the first part we're going to be looking at is the intro then. And if you know the song, you know what it goes like. If not, this is what it's this is what it should sound like. Okay, something like that. So first things first then, take your middle finger, put that on fret number 3 on string number 5. I'm going to play that twice like this. Okay, then what we're going to do, take that off, so you've just got your hand at the back of the guitar. We're going to play string number 4 open twice like this. Yep, and then it's putting your index finger onto fret number 2, string number 4, and playing that once. Okay, so that's like this. Yep, and then once you've done that, this pattern actually does kind of repeat itself. All we're going to be doing is changing like the bass note each time, yeah. So you know, with that with that said, then what we're going to do now is put a middle finger on fret number 3 on string number 6 this time. Play that twice again. Okay. Take your finger off. We're going to play string number 4 open twice again, yeah. Okay. Then again, it's your index finger, fret number 2, string number 4, and playing that once. Okay, so if I play that one for you. Okay, so if I just play that one for you, I'll sound like this. Yeah, so if you notice then the first 2 notes are a little bit deeper. It's gone from to this. Yeah, then once again we're going to change that bass note now then. So now what we're going to do is take your hand off completely, just rest it at the back of the guitar. The first 2 notes this time are actually going to be open on string number 5, so that's twice. Yeah, and then open on string number 4 twice. Okay, and it's the same thing again then, so it's your index finger, fret number 2, string number 4, and playing that once. Okay, so far then we've played 3 parts of the intro. The final part's a little bit different. It's going to be different fingering. What we're going to do is put your index finger on fret number 1, string 6, right up at the top here, yeah. I'm going to play that twice. Okay, and then from there then, we're going to take that finger off, put our middle finger on fret number 2, string number 4, play that twice. Okay, then take that finger off, so we've got no fingers on the guitar neck. Oh, like we've got no fingers holding down any strings now then. We're going to play string number 4 open once. Okay, so the last few notes will sound like this then. Okay, so that's the intro then. What we'll have a look at now is the first part of the verse. Well, so the first part of the verse then, we're going to be playing some power chords and doing quite a lot of palm muting. So if you're not sure what palm muting is or power chords, if you go back to the main site, have a look around, and you know, I've got videos on power chords and palm muting, so check those out, and then once you're okay with that, just come back to this lesson. So alright then, what we're going to do, index finger, fret number 3, string number 5, then your ring finger, fret number 5, string number 4, little finger, fret number 5, string number 3. What we're going to do is play just those 3 strings like this. Okay, but what we're going to do, as soon as we've played it, is try and rest the side of our hand down on the strings there, yeah, to palm mute it. Yeah, and then what we're going to do is pick that 6 more times, yeah. So all together it'll sound like this. Yeah, so it's like dun, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so remember the first time you play it, when you're playing all 3 strings, don't palm mute that. Then as soon as you've played it, put the side of your hand, like the palm of your hand, yeah, down on the strings. So then when you play the other 6 notes, they're going to be palm muted. Okay, so that's the first shape. Then what we're going to do is move that up 1 string, yeah. So now our index finger is on string number 6, ring finger string number 5, index finger string number 4. The same thing, so it's picking, so it's strumming all 3 notes to start with. Yeah, and then picking just the top string 6 times palm muted. Yep, then what we're going to do, slide it up 2 frets, so now we're on the 5th and the 7th frets, same thing again. Yeah, and then what we're going to do, slide that all the way down, so we've got our index finger on our fret number 1, string number 6, ring finger, fret 3, string number 5, little finger, on fret number 3, string number 4, and same pattern again. Okay, so that's the first part of the verse, and all together it'll just sound like this. Okay, so again with a bit of practice you'll get that no problem. And that's the first part of the verse, and then what we're going to do now, just have a look at how to play the second part of the verse. Right, so the second part of the verse then, you'll be glad to know that all the power chords are exactly the same that we've just played, yeah? So it's starting off with your index finger on fret number 3, string number 5, ring finger, fret number 5, string number 4, little finger, fret number 5, string number 3, yeah? I'm going to start off in that shape then, and then I'm going to move it all up, 1 string, yep, and then up 2 frets, and then right down to the 1st and the 3rd frets, okay? Yeah, so if you just look at the tab then, it's the same chords. The pattern like we're going to be doing, the strumming pattern, we're going to play each one 5 times, yeah? And we're going to play it like this. And yeah, so it's like do, 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 do. So if you know, like I say, if you look at the tab, it's kind of like once, then twice, then twice. And if you play that in all those 4 positions, it should sound like this. Okay, so that's the 2 verses then. You know, obviously put that together and that gives you the complete verse, which is played a few times. Then after that goes into the chorus, and I think once again that should be the same chords, it's just going to be a slightly different pattern. So you know, that's what we'll look at now then, the chorus. Right, so for the chorus then, like I said, it's going to be the same chords again, from there, up a string, up 2 frets, down 2 frets. And what we're going to do then, I think we're going to play each chord 7 times, and then another 7 times, and then move to the next chord shape, yeah? And the strumming then is going to be sort of 1 big downstroke, then it's going to be alternately down and up 6 more times, yeah? So like this. So do 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 do. Okay, like I said, we're going to do that twice, and then move to the next chord shape. Do it twice again, then move to the next chord shape. So what I'll do, I'll just play it through for you. If you follow the tab, you know, it is quite straightforward. You know, like I said, once you've got the picking and the strumming correct, you know, you'll have no problem with the chords, because obviously, you know, that's what we've been doing already. So, like I said, the picking's going to be like this then. Okay, so obviously what I've done there, just slowed it down a little bit. But yeah, that's just so you can hopefully get like the strumming pattern in your head. You know, once you've played that, you know, a few times, you should have no real problems with it anyway. So that's the chorus then. After the chorus then, just going to go into like a bit of an interlude, and that's going to sound something like this. Okay, so that's an interlude then. Like I said, that happens after one of the choruses where there's going to be no vocals. And what we're doing then to start with is if you put your index finger on fret number 1, string number 2, yeah, what we're going to do is pick the first string open, and then that second string where we've got our first finger, and then the second string where we've got our index finger, and then string number 3 open, like this. Okay, and what I'm doing is just letting all the notes ring together. Then once you've played that, what we're going to do is take off your fingers, put your ring finger, fret number 3, string number 2, we're going to play that once, and then we're going to play string number 1 open, yeah, and then it's taking off your ring finger, putting your index finger back onto fret number 1, string 2, and playing that. So it's going to sound like this. Yeah. So there, open, and then first finger. Okay. And then once again, after that, it's going to go back to that first shape then. So it's open on string number 1, fret number 1, string number 2, and then open string number 3. Okay, and then to finish off, we're going to do the second part twice now then, yeah. So again, ring finger, fret number 3, string number 2, play that. Then it's open on string 1, and then it's your index finger on fret number 1, string 2. Yeah, like I said, we're going to play that twice. Yeah, so what you do now then, if you just follow through on the tab, you'll see you know, exactly how it sounds, and should hopefully have something like this. Okay, so that's the interlude then, and then after that I think it might go back into chorus again, but basically that's like the entire song. All that's left to do now is I'll just show you the note the song actually finishes on, and it's back to this shape here. So I think, like I said, after the interlude I think it goes back into like the chorus and the intro where it's going, yeah, that kind of thing. Then just to finish the song, it ends on this chord shape here. So it's your index finger, fret number 3, string 5, ring finger, fret number 5, string 4, your little finger, fret number 5, string 3, and this. Yeah, and then all you've got to do, just let that ring out to the end of the song. And like I said then, that's the end of the song. If you look beneath the video, I've got like the entire tab for you. I've got the structure of the song, you know, so it's going to say things like, you know, play the intro 4 times, then you play verse A twice, verse B twice, then the chorus, that kind of thing. And like I say, you know, with a bit of practice, you shouldn't really have any problems with it. The intro can be a little bit tricky, especially you know, the verses when you're doing the palm muting. It's just a bit of practice, to be honest. And you know, before you know it, you'll have it down anyway. And once again, hope you enjoyed the lesson, and I'll see you later.